What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Birds vs. Boys YouTube channel. And we are here to talk about Dalvin Cook, free agent Dalvin Cook's fit with the Dallas Cowboys. But first, if it is your first time here, thank you for clicking the link. Head over to the homepage right now and smash on that subscribe button. We just hit 500. Thank you to all of our subscribers. And we need to take this thing to the moon. This podcast, this show, all of our content is not just for Birds fans. It's not just for Boys fans. We do overall NFL content. If you want Cowboy stuff, Kmess, I'm here for you. If you want Eagles info, Eagles content, my co-host Aiden Powers is here for you. And if you want overall NFL content, NFC East, we talk draft, we cover it all. You can check out our full episodes anywhere you listen to podcasts, and make sure you follow us everywhere on social. Birds vs. Boys Pod, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We are there. Now, let's get to the matter at hand. Dalvin Cook has been released from the Minnesota Vikings. He was made aware of this on Thursday morning. The team announced. Adam Schefter put out the tweet. So immediately, what is the first thing that comes to mind? Where's he going to land, right? He's a veteran in this league, but he still has some juice. He still has some pop. He still has that name brand. The Dallas Cowboys immediately come to mind. The Miami Dolphins immediately come to mind. There were some rumors about him wanting to fit in with that Miami offense, which would be absolutely electric if he joined that team. But I'm here to talk about the Cowboys, right? I cover the Cowboys here for BVB. So I want to talk about his fit, or maybe his not fit, on this team. If you watched our full episode this week that Aiden and I dropped, we talked about the Ezekiel Elliott effect, right? And pulling the Band-Aid off and just letting go of the nostalgia. I am a fan of not moving forward with trying to bring Zeke back, right? I think the running back room is somewhat strong, right? You have Tony Pollard. He has shown what he can do the last couple of years. We haven't seen him as a true number one workhorse, but there's not many true number one workhorse straight one back offenses in this league anymore anyway. And he's coming off the leg break, right? So we don't know when he's going to reach 100%, if that injury is going to affect him from becoming the player we all think he could be, or being the player that he has been. The Dallas Cowboys then went out and signed free agent Ronald Jones. He's a good player. I've said I think he's a better player than Ezekiel Elliott is right now. They went and drafted Deuce Vaughn, and then they have Malik Davis, who they really like, still sitting there. They look at him more as that complete back. We saw the flashes that he showed as a rookie last year. So, would Dalvin Cook fit in this running back room? I think the answer is yes, immediately, right? I mean, why would he not? Yes, people are going to say, well, you just drafted Deuce Vaughn. Okay, I agree with that. I love Deuce Vaughn. I love the pick. 6th-round pick for a player like that with that kind of juice. I'm all in on that. But he's also a very small guy, right? We saw it at Kansas State. He can tote the rock. But in the NFL, why not use him more as that scat back, as that slot receiver, as that change of pace guy, and have a guy like Dalvin Cook with Tony Pollard be that true 1-2 combination. If you add Dalvin Cook to the Dallas Cowboys offense with Tony Pollard in the backfield, the defense never gets a break, right? It's not like last year where it was Tony Pollard, and they put Zeke on the field. And then, unfortunately, for the Cowboys' sake and Cowboys fans, the defense was kind of like, okay, well, here comes 1.5 yards a clip here. We can handle this. If Tony Pollard comes off the field and then Dalvin Cook is in there, it is home run hitter after home run hitter, right? You can also have sets where you have both of them in the backfield. No, thank you. If I'm a defensive coordinator, or if I'm a defensive player, I want no part of that. And then you throw in a guy like Deuce Vaughn, who's another home run hitter, right? The wave just keeps coming at them. And what has Mike McCarthy been saying all offseason, especially since he has taken over the play calling. We want to be a running team, right? Run the damn football. If you want to run the damn football, why would you not try and add another all-pro back to this offense, to this running back room? We've seen what Dalvin Cook has done against the Cowboys in the past, and we've seen what he's done against this entire league. Now, it all comes down to money, of course. The Dallas Cowboys have about $10 million left in cap space. I'm sure if they want to make this happen, they can make it happen. However, I am not about going crazy on a contract here. You're already spending $10, $11 million on Tony Pollard with his franchise tag. I'm not saying that you should give him a multi-year deal for double-digit $1 million a year. But if he will take one of those type of prove-it deals, right, to play in a market like Dallas, to play with the star on his helmet, to save some money on his taxes living in Dallas. Now, I know that would happen in Miami as well. But if he wants that to play for that name brand and every week that he is on TV, he is going to be the spotlight. He will be on every single ESPN morning show. And it's just being a Dallas Cowboy, that brand, what that would do for the rest of his career. And I think adding him would only benefit the offensive line, Dak Prescott, the passing game, everything, right? It would help the defense. It's another runner who can continue to pound the rock, keep time of possession up, and not have Dak have to throw the ball 50, 60 times a game. And you get to also continue to spell Tony Pollard. If Tony Pollard does not have to run 3, 4, 5 times in a row, and you get to spell him, it's only going to keep him healthier and keep him being able to hit those home runs. And the same thing with Dalvin Cook. Having that 1-2 punch, you would have the best running back duo in the NFL. Hands down. Dalvin Cook, Tony Pollard. I would challenge anybody to bring me a better running back duo. I know Eagles fans are going to say, well, look what we have, and you can include Jalen Hurts in that. And I agree. I love the DeAndre Swift and Rashad Penny signings. And you add Jalen Hurts, okay, maybe Dallas would be second in the league. I'll give them that. But adding a guy like Dalvin Cook would be electric. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. I don't see this being a Stephen Jones type move. They already went out and traded for Stephon Gilmore and Brandon Cooks. Those were their big splashes of the offseason. So I don't see it happening, but I think financially they could make it happen and it would make sense. So yes, I am on board with them signing Dalvin Cook if they have the ability to do it and if it would not cost them an arm and a leg. Go out and get a guy who will fit perfectly in your offense, who makes sense with what the head coach and play caller wants to do, and who would look damn good with a star in his helmet. Let's be real. So I'm out on trying to bring Zeke back, but I am in on trying to bring Dalvin Cook in for the right price. What do you think? Head below in the comments section if you're a Cowboys fan, yes or no. Would you like Dalvin Cook? What is the price that you're willing to give up? Or is there somebody else? Or are you set in this running back room and you just want Tony Pollard to tote the rock and give Deuce Vaughn more touches and you believe in Ronald Jones? Let me know. Hit that comment section below. But if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Follow us on social media. And anywhere you listen to your podcast, that's where you can get full episodes. Tell your friends, tell your family. Birds vs. Boys is not a podcast just for Birds fans or just for Boys fans. It's for all NFL fans. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you listening. And hey, you never know. My next video might be announcing that Dalvin Cook is a Dallas Cowboy, but probably a Miami Dolphin.
Chris Hansen here, and I'm going to need you all to take a seat right over there and check out Birds vs. Boys.
I think you're completely right here, and I hate it.
Hey, idiots. Stop doing dumb things. I got 2 phones.
Upset alert. Upset alert.
I might go insane.
I think you're already there. There's no hope. Hope is gone.
If this was an AFC North podcast, we'd be done in 15 minutes.
Bob Hope.
I'm going to drink bleach. That is
the team you promised me you were going to be this year.
This is the Cautiously Hopeful podcast.
I'll be watching.